My favorite.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks, man. I appreciate that. We
yeah, of
appreciate that
course.
actually.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me throw on some ambiance. My fault.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my God.
No,
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna turn on the.
Oh,
That's all.
nice.
Just turn on the cab. But
My
yeah.
my mom wants one so bad.
Oh yeah, of what? Like of what game?
Pac-Man. She's a super fan of like Pac-Man.
Uh-huh.
And so I seen one at Best Buy the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna send this to my mom. She's like, how much is it? And I was like, $500. She was like, oh hell no. Like she
Yeah,
was like, no way. Like, damn, that's crazy.
yeah. What's
But
funny
yeah.
is like a full-size cab of Pac-Man is probably like $1,200.
Yeah.
So
She
all things considered, like
Yeah.
arcade
500
one
is
up, yeah, arcade one up is pretty accessible. Like, all things considered. But yeah,
Mhm.
500 is still pretty steep.
If I get one, it's gonna be the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 one I
Yeah,
saw at my job.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yo, with Wi-Fi, so you could play online.
Yeah.
That shit is ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
play
you could play
online
online.
too? That's
Yeah,
hard.
there's leaderboards and all that shit. It's like the real thing. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that
crazy.
that's the one I would get.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
I put it in the Twitter group chat we have. I was like, I just seen this at work, and they were like, and you didn't take it? I'm like,
No, you didn't ride
I
that shit?
I
You're like,
I
bro.
work at this warehouse, this
Uh-huh.
shipping warehouse that
Uh-huh.
has security.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get this big ass thing?
Right?
Big ass
How you
box.
about to,
Just
yeah, yeah, how you about to sneak away with this giant fucking cab? Yeah.
oh shit. That's hilarious.
But yeah, if anything, that's what I get. Maybe like Galaga. I
Mm,
love me some Galaga.
some
I think
Galaga.
I think if I mean I've owned three, uh, and I sold two of them, but I kept this one because this one was like the special edition that came out for Infinity War.
Hmm.
So I kept this one, and it's Marvel, so like, all my
Nice.
favorite characters and shit, and my kids love it. Like they love playing as Spider-Man, and they play Shuma Gorath, but they don't call him Shuma Gorath. They call him Noodle Guy. Yeah, they said, "Daddy, I want Noodle Guy," and then like,
Nice.
like when you're player two, like it changes colors so you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
So one time they both wanted to play Noodle Guy, so I choose both. So I picked both of them, and Griffin's favorite color is green, and player two was green, and Godric was green, so they like switched sides. But like, but Griffin thinks I can just change the colors on a whim. Like he's like, "No, Daddy, I want green Noodle Guy," and I'm like, "I can't just do that. You guys both have to be Noodle Guy if one of you wants to be green." And then he's like, "I want green Noodle Guy." Like, all right,
No, no,
cool.
I don't
that's
know how
Yeah,
you gonna do it, but big dog, I need
yeah,
that.
yeah.
that's my nephew right now. Shout
Mhm,
out to Micah. He
Should I?
I put him on to Crash Bandicoot
mhm.
because you've seen I have the two masks over
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
over
yeah.
my TV. So he sees them and he's like, "Who's that?" I said, "Oh, that's Aku Aku and Uka Uka." And he goes, what's Aku Aku and Uka Uka?" So I show him. Now he every day he's like, play Aku Aku."
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, man.
all
I
right.
love I love how babies just have no filter. They're just like, "Yo, I want this, and you fucking figure it out." Like, yeah.
I need it, and I need it now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care
It's
about
my
what.
money. It's my money, and
And
I
I
need it
need it
now.
now. I don't care about what the fuck you
Literally,
got going on.
he grabs on my shirt and like is like pulling me
Let's
to go
go.
to my
Let's go
room.
fight.
It's like, let's
Yeah,
go.
That's
yeah.
hilarious. That's funny. Oh man, we should definitely intro before we keep going.
Let's attempt this intro
Let me
because it did not play
at
at
all
all
on the
It's
last
okay.
yesterday.
episode.
We love a cold open. It's okay.
Yeah, cold open. It's
Yeah.
cool. All right. Oh shit. Hold up.
Oh yeah,
Before
make
I
sure it's
even
turned
fuck it
up.
up, yeah. Plot twist. Rainey can't hear it at all. He's not moving his head at all. Fuck. Damn, man. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if y'all can hear that shit, but we did it. Y'all know we did it.
We did the intro.
It's your boy Quest from Quest and Friends, and I'm here with the illustrious. the beautiful Jay himself,
It's Jay Nice.
Jay Nice.
Me.
And we now have a regular on the show because
true.
now this is what his third appearance.
Yeah, I think it's my third. Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's a regular. You know him, you love him. Your favorite man on Twitter, the man, the legend himself, Rainey.
What's up? What's
What's
up?
going on, big dog?
The
Uh,
deadbeat father.
The deadbeat
It's-
father of Twitter.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, no, we could get right into that. But I'm cool, man. I'm chilling. I just ate a ham, turkey, pepper jack, and pickle sandwich that I made myself
What kind
here
of
in the
bread
house.
you use? What kind of bread you use?
This vegan brioche that lasts
Ooh,
fucking
vegan.
yeah, it's vegan brioche. And the great thing about that is like it's not, obviously I ate fucking meat in the sandwich, but I
Right.
get that bread specifically because it lasts forever in the fridge. Like, you know how bread,
Nice.
like if you don't use it because it's got like dairy products and shit in it, like
Yeah.
the like yeast and the milk and shit. Like
Yeah.
if you when you make regular bread, like that shit goes bad after, if you don't use it.
Uh-huh.
Me, I don't like, sandwiches are kind of like a last resort and they're easy for me, so I don't really eat them a whole lot. So I get the vegan brioche. When I'm feeling lazy, I'll just heat up the meat, melt the cheese in a little pan, and then I'll throw the vegan brioche in the toaster. And that
Yeah.
shit, that shit lasts in my fridge like legit 2, 3 months, bro, because it doesn't have any dairy in it, so there's nothing to mold.
Ooh,
So it's
Write
like
that down.
some vegan brioche.
Write that down.
yeah,
Yeah,
vegan
yeah.
brioche from Trader Joe's. Yeah, it's
Shout
really
out
Of
fucking
Trader
good.
course,
Joe's,
of
man.
course it's Trader
Yeah, it's Trader
Joe's.
Joe's. Yeah, of
Of
course.
course it's
Yeah,
Trader Joe's.
Damn.
yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling good, man. Also, wait, what's today? Is today the
Today
what's
is
today?
Wednesday, the 18th.
The
Yes.
18th. Yeah. Today's the 18th, and the 5 days ago, I made a year in this apartment. So yeah, I made a year.
Hey, we love that. Let's
Yeah,
go.
thank you. Yeah. And for the uninitiated, I don't rent. I bought this place. It's a co-op that I bought, and I bought it a year ago. And
Yeah,
despite losing
yeah.
my job in July of last year, I have never missed a payment. Was never late on a payment, and I don't plan to be late on anything. So
Let's
Yeah.
go.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let them know.
Hell yeah, you gotta let them know. I bought this shit, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't
How are you
rent.
guys? How are my two gracious hosts doing?
I'm chilling. I was supposed to work today, but you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
fucking schools.
Yeah. I'm digging that shirt, Quest. I like it. I like it. I like the heather gray with the 80s, you know what I'm saying? The 80s
Yeah,
font aesthetic is looking is giving Sega. I like it. It's really
yeah.
cool. Really
Hence
fucking
why
cool.
we only made 2 of 2.
Yeah.
Well, Jay made 2 of 2 because he got this. He made this for my birthday.
Jay said, "We."
Oh, wait, you don't do shit around this motherfucker.
Jay sound like Eddie Murphy in life.
We, we, who's we? Yeah. I watched that movie the other day too. It's on Netflix now. It's just funny as hell.
Oh, no.
No, life is a great film. It's
Life.
Such a good movie.
it feels way longer than it is. Like it feels
Absolutely.
way,
Yeah, it's
you know?
an hour and 48 minutes, but it feels like it's like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because mad shit happens. Like so much shit happens in that fucking movie. Also, like Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy's chemistry is fucking incredible.
Yeah,
Like,
it's beautiful.
yeah, like they could have hated each other on set. You would never know.
Yeah.
Because they play to each other's strengths like that, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life was a staple in my household. Like
Yeah.
to the point where my mom reminds me of this all the time. I
Mm-hmm.
would sing like the end credits to Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Jay, how you doing, Jay?
I'm doing well. Yeah, it's official now. I'm officially heading out Rainey's way for my birthday.
Hey, go to New York.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes, sir. Ski.
I'm about to see all the homies, and I feel good knowing that all that's paid off. Now,
Yeah.
now it's just saving up so I can have some fun while I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
My financial situation fucked me up. To be honest.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I couldn't go.
Oh damn. Nah, it's all right though. I'm in that same boat, Quest. But yo, the beauty of hanging out with me, Jay, is that really all you're gonna need money for is like drinks and shit, or like
Food.
if you smoke or whatever. That's really because here, like I specifically tailored this place to all of my interests. So like, you know what I'm saying? If you want the club, bro, I could do that. Like you know what I'm saying? If you want
I
if
can,
you want if you want movie night, I could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want dinner party, I could do that. So like that's the beauty of kind of hanging out with me is like my apartment is very much like, the spot, so to speak. Like it ain't no fucking cover charge or some shit and like $150 bottles. Like, no, we don't do that over here.
oh, shit.
We get a bottle of JMO, a 2 liter of ginger ale, and have a fucking blast. That's what the
See,
fuck we doing.
And I'll be
that's my
out
goal
in there.
too. That's my goal too, man. Like I really just want to have a spot where like people can go and just feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And like not have to worry about a lot.
Yeah. No, that happens. That happens. Like that's like the biggest compliment for me. Like when people come over and like they feel like secure and safe and like it's like a nice vibe and like a nice environment. Like I take pride in that. Like I remember I took Shorty on a date and I took this one Shorty on a date and like we hadn't talked about how old she was until we met up in person. And I'm 29 now. I was 28 at the time, but she was 22 and I had no idea. So I was like, okay, that changes the dynamic. Like that changes everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're still gonna go on this date, right? I'm still gonna pay for your food. Like obviously, you know what I mean. I picked you up, like all the stuff. And if we hang out after, just so you know, it's not gonna like it's not nothing's happening. You know what I mean? Like we're just gonna
Right.
hang and we're just gonna have a good time, probably watch something, whatever, right?
Mhm,
And
mhm,
and we came back to
mhm.
my place and she fucking fell asleep. And and like it sounds funny, right? But I thought that was so cool because like, you know, we
Yeah.
we only knew each other off of Twitter, but like she came back to my place with me first of all, and like she was really cool about me not wanting to really like do anything because she's super young, and she was like, oh well, I mean, I don't really care, and I was like, no, I know you don't, I know, but
It's
you
me, baby.
will,
I know you don't care.
yeah, but
Yes.
but like 5 years from now, I'm not trying to see that shit online, like you know what I'm saying, like 5 years from now, I'm not trying to hear like you
Yo,
know.
Exactly.
Rainey was in, bro.
Exactly.
Rainey was in
Yeah.
that shit.
And also, it's just weird. Like it's a little weird for me, So
The gap is very strange.
the gap is very big. But yeah, so she came through and like she just fell asleep in my chair while I was DJing. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like the fact that like the fact that she felt like, safe enough and like she felt like comfortable enough in my spot to just take a fucking nap, you
Fuck
know?
yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is what I want. Like that's the energy I want my space to reflect. So
Yes.
yeah,
I feel that 100%.
That's the goal. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. Like
Mhm.
you want your space to be inviting.
Mhm.
You know?
I'm very comfortable. I'm very homey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel
I
it.
think I
And I mean,
definitely think I accomplished that with this.
and I mean already just by the few episodes and just seeing your background, I'm already like,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna hit that arcade booth when I get over there and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Maybe the next episode, instead of being on this side of the camera, I'll be over there with him.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, we should do that. I'm down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down. I'm always down. But
No, I'm with the shits. Yeah, we could do that.
definitely do that. Because I was like, yeah, Jay's gonna bounce for like a week. What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I gotta figure out a code situation. What the hell? But no, we can do that though. If you're down, I'm down. So. But dude, okay. So circling back to fucking being a deadbeat father on Twitter, like, dog. Why? Like, what I don't understand is
Let's fill in the people.
yeah.
So
Okay.
if you guys don't know, sometime last week, Rainey posted a day in the life on TikTok and Twitter, and some people that obviously doesn't know him just saw that video and written him off as a deadbeat father.
As a deadbeat father because he didn't show his kids, like,
Because he didn't show his kids,
what?
and he ate one of his kids' yogurt cups.
That they didn't want, which I specified in the video.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I guess I can go into further detail. So like, so I start the video off for the uninitiated. I start the video off saying, welcome to a day in the life of an unemployed father of two in the middle of a career shift, right?
Mhm.
Unemployed obviously means what it means. Father of two, like that's just what I am. That doesn't change based on whether or not they're with me.
Yeah.
And in the middle of a career shift, like that's what people that kind of was just flying over people's heads. And
Clearly.
I did all this stuff in the video, and I didn't feature the kids except for finishing the yogurt that they didn't like. And I didn't feature the kids in it because, well, number one, I don't have to, right? And number two, like they, my audience, like people I think develop this parasocial relationship with like content creators where like they think they're owed something just because like they liked or interacted with a post or something. And like that's not the case, right? At the end of the day, you're only owed what I choose to show you, unless I say, hey, the only time you're ever owed anything is if I promise to do something beforehand. So if I'm like, hey, we're gonna play Resident Evil this day at this time, and then I don't do it, you have every right to clown me. You have every right to come for me, right? But if I'm just like, oh, a day in the life, here's this content, and whatever happens, happens. Like, it's not, it's not
It's
not
a day
anyone's.
in your life.
Yeah. It's a day in my life, right? It's not, it's not a fucking. I'm not providing a service. I'm providing content. And also, I think the biggest thing is I didn't really get into why I didn't show them, like in all the responses. I mean, I did, and it's just it's a matter of autonomy and like respect for the kids. Like,
Yeah.
they're like I used to post them a lot more when they were like infants, like babies.
Right.
And the reason for that is because like they would do funny shit on camera, and like they wouldn't really they had no way of consenting or not consenting, right? Like they were just these little creatures that I fucking took care of, along with their mom, obviously, who but as they're getting older, getting more cognizant, getting more self-aware, they're speaking a lot more eloquently, way more clearly. Like they can communicate when they're uncomfortable with something, So they're 3 and 5. They're 3 and about to be 5 now. Godric's going to be 5 years old. Griffin's 3 years old. They state very clearly their likes and dislikes. So if I put a camera in their face and one of them winces or like, shuffles back and like doesn't want to appear, I'm not about to force that shit. That's weird, you know?
Exactly.
Like they're not props, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's rebuttal was like, "Oh, but you said father of two. And you didn't do nothing fatherly." Oh,
Like-
I'm sorry. Does a doctor's medical knowledgeability fucking fade away when he takes the lab coat off? Right? Like, do you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you suddenly not know karate if you don't wear a fucking gi?
A fucking
Quest, you
Oh my
didn't
God.
you don't have your master's degree posted.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't-
I
you didn't
guess
go
I'm
through all
not,
those years of school.
I'm not.
Oh, you don't have your,
Yeah,
oh no. Yeah, you don't have your master's degree in the frame. So
It's
what do you
like,
mean?
yeah.
What do you mean you're a licensed therapist? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking stupid. And like, it's like, oh, but you mentioned the kids. Why? I'm like, no, I said father of two, which is what I am in the video, regardless of what I am doing. And whether or not
regardless of anything, any of this content creation or anything, you are still a father of two. No,
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
That shit was
nobody can
insane.
take that away from you.
Exactly, yeah. And I think the main takeaway for me was I was very careful. Like I knew the video would do numbers. I've been doing this social media shit for a decade. Like I know what's gonna do numbers. I know what performs well. The thing is, like, I don't always want to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and that's why I like you guys as a podcast so much, because you guys do the same thing. You guys talk about what you want to talk about, have guests that you want to have on. You don't chase what's trending or what's popular, and you don't talk about relationships constantly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really all that's the only thing that does numbers
Damn.
anymore.
I was just about to ask you a relationship question.
No, and you
No,
and
I
you
can't.
still no, you still can. But what I'm saying is like the beauty in you guys' content is that like you guys are true to yourselves and you're consistent, and like you guys are not trying to sell it. You guys are just making it and making what's true to you, and that's gonna pay off one way or another. The consistency is key, and that's why I respect this. That's why I respect you guys' platform so much.
I appreciate that. We appreciate
And
that.
I think like I went into that video, like making that video, I was like, okay, this is a performance. What aspects of my life do I not want to make performance? Like acting, like Jay, you understand, right?
Yes.
Like, Jay, you get it, right?
Yes.
Like there's certain shit you leave on screen. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's why when motherfuckers act like when motherfuckers pull up to, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine being Arnold and hearing fucking there's a bomb in there. You know what I'm saying? Like and like motherfuckers asking you to say
Ev-
shit.
Every 20 seconds. Get to the chopper.
Yeah,
the chopper now.
get to the
Like,
chopper. You know what I'm
like,
saying? Like everybody asking you to do shit constantly. Imagine that on and on and on. Like, I seen David Harbour out in New York City. Like I was leaving work. I was leaving the studio at Jesus Mero, which is like in the bottom floor of the New Yorker hotel. So I was leaving and I was walking to get ramen with my boy Paulie. Shout out Paulie. Uh and I seen David Harbour.
Mhm.
For those that don't know, he plays Hopper in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So
damn, son, you saw Hopper? That's crazy.
I seen Hopper. He also plays, Red Guardian in Black Widow. For
True.
those that
Yes,
didn't
sir.
that aren't familiar with Stranger Things, but like I seen him and he's walking with his daughter, right? Or whatever. He's walking with a kid, like could be his niece, daughter, whatever. Well, he's walking with who I assume is his kid, and like
Mhm.
he sees me see him, and he kind of like panics like for a second, and he's like, because in his brain, he's like, "Oh, this guy's gonna fucking approach me. Like, he's gonna be weird. Like I'm gonna have to do this whole thing in front of my kid." And like the kid that he was with, like his kid was like too young to, I guess, grasp. Like to the kid, David Harbour's just their dad.
Right.
I'm saying to the rest of the
Yeah.
world, he's Hopper, Red Guardian. He's like this brilliant actor, you know. So I'm not trying to put David Harbour in a position where he has to number one say no to me, and number two explain that shit to his kid later, right? So in a
Yeah.
split second, while we're crossing the street, I just look at him, I give him a nod, I go, "I love your work," and he goes, "Thank you," and it's that simple. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's because like people don't understand. Like if I was a different type of person, or I didn't understand the difference between like, you know, performance and real fucking life, if I was a different type of person, I would not be able to make that distinction. And because I know the difference between fucking performance and real life, I was able to go like into the making that TikTok with that, with that mentality of like, okay, what am I willing to do? What am I willing to show these people that's going to get thousands of views? What am I willing to show these people versus what am I not willing to show these people?
Right.
You know, and
Mhm.
and I decided to like leave the kids out of it because I knew how visible that video would be, and like I didn't want to increase their digital footprint like that crazy, And if you notice, every post of my kids up until then was not performance. It's not me making them do anything. It's just me capturing their natural,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like,
natural. You're not
yeah.
sorry to say you're not like the dance moms. They're like
Right. Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
this. Do
Exactly.
it.
Like if I capture a moment and it's organic and it's funny or cute, then I'll post it. But I'm not about to be like, okay, guys, okay, ready, get in the frame. Come on, ready. Like that's mad corny. And like I just don't I'm just not interested in making that aspect of my life performance. However, it doesn't change the fact that that's what I am. So that's why I mentioned it. Like I am like regardless of what, like they're not here today, they don't
right.
like today's not my day with them. Am I suddenly not a father? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking weird, man. Shit gets weird. So yeah, but I thought that was funny. Like the way all of that happened, I thought that was really fucking funny. Because like anybody that's followed me for literally any amount of time before that video knows, they know like
Exactly.
they know what
Yeah.
it is. My kids know what it is. That's why I wasn't moved. I wasn't bothered.
Shreddy.
Like I was
You
like,
know
yeah.
what's funny though? It got to the point where our boy Delwyn even like was like
Shout out Dylan.
Yeah.
he responded to her and was like, "Yo,
Yeah, Shorty
you
thought she
for
did
real
something.
tripping."
Shorty thought she did something with that tweet. It was like, nah, bro, like chill out, like relax,
Yeah.
it's not that serious. Like,
Like he texted me. He's like, "I don't even be on Twitter like that," but she was talking outside of her mouth.
she was tripping.
Yeah, it's funny because like that shit is so funny because like I could have this huge shorty, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I didn't. And the funny, I could do it. I could say this shit now on a podcast, but like, bro, you think I'm concerned with the opinion of a non-black person who had their titties out on ChatterBait saying the N-word? You think I give a fuck about that person's opinion of
Nah.
me? Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. It's a
yeah.
big fuck you.
And
Oh,
then no, and then defended her use of it, saying like, "Oh, that's how we talk." Like, go
hell no.
shine shoes or braid hair.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo,
Ew.
Jay, yeah. Yeah. These are things that were said. These are things that were said.
Damn.
So, and I got the screenshots, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
also like, but that's what people that's what she wants. Like she wants the engagement, she
Yeah.
wants the
Yeah.
attention. And I'm just not trying to give that to you. And also, I saw in her bio, she does bylines for whatever, Vice or whoever the complex, whatever. And like I got them screenshots, baby. It's very easy to get in contact with your employer. Very easy. So, it's a good thing she stopped when she did, because yo, you'd have been unemployed just like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take it there. So yeah, but that's why, like,
Man.
I kind
Don't
of,
do it.
yeah,
All I could think
I didn't give a fuck. Like, I really, like, I did not know Shorty from like, I still don't know Shorty from a hole in the wall. Who fucking cares what she has to say?
yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
That shit, man. That I was just like, dog.
It's just
What the fuck?
it's hilarious. It's just
Going
like,
on?
again, she don't even know you. Why was she going so hard?
No, it's very weird. It's very weird. I mean,
It's very weird behavior.
I think that's just like Twitter in a nutshell. Twitter syndrome. It's when
Mhm.
like, it's when like it's when you bypass your better judgment or common sense just for the sake of making your little kiki work. Like you're
Yeah.
forcing you're forcing this narrative just so you could get a couple retweets and like get some laughs. And I think that's hilarious because, like, oh, where were the kids at? Well, let's see. Let's do the math. The video is a minute and 30 seconds. There's a whole 23 hours. There's 23 hours, 58 minutes and 30 seconds that you did not see, you know?
Yeah. They were here at some point. But
Yeah.
again, why does it matter to you?
Why does it matter? Yeah. Why does it matter to you? And like, again,
Exactly.
we've all seen it. Like we've all seen what them like YouTube families and all that shit, like TikTok families. You know how that shit go behind the scenes, bro. That shit not sweet back there. You know what I'm saying?
It's
That shit is not sweet back there. They,
not.
a lot of the times these parents, they get caught up in like the fame or the performance that that unless some shit is on camera, it don't fucking matter.
Right.
And that's not me. Like, it's as simple as that. That's not me. And I don't want to be that kind of parent, and I'm not interested in making that aspect of my life performance.
We stay authentic over here.
Yeah, shout out to authentic and good parenting. This month.
Yeah, not because like it's one thing. Like the reason it didn't bother me that people were saying I was like oh, deadbeat dad, he didn't do shit for his kids all day. The reason it didn't bother me was because, like, yeah, I guess I wasn't a dad for a minute and 30 seconds. I'm a dad 365 days a year.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like
you was drinking that Capri Sun.
Let's do this real quick. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that, man. What the fuck? Like, and all I could think was, I'm a father. I'm a father.
Yeah, and what's funny is I made a new one. Like I made a new day in the life that I'm gonna edit later. And they're in it. They're in it for like a split second. But nice. I'm smoking everybody on that one. Nice. I'm coming for everybody on that one. So yeah, it's all right. I get the last laugh in the end. So and I always do. I'm playing. Listen, motherfuckers is not listen. I retained my authenticity and clowned Shorty while retaining the goodwill of the people. You're not moving like me.
Exactly. You're not playing chess like me.
You're not moving. Motherfucker's not moving villainous enough for me, bro.
Wait, I just remembered. Somebody also replied to you in video form.
Oh, that corny ass dude.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Wait, what? Somebody posted a video?
So this dude set his camera up.
Okay.
To post a reply of him talking
to the camera?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You remember that dude that responded via video form? I'm outside. I'm touching grass.
Oh,
I was like, dog. What?
Yeah, no, that's what that felt like. That video response is what that felt like. Yeah, and like, to be fair, he made some pretty valid points. Like that guy made pretty valid points. I'm not even like, I'll give credit where credit's due. I'm not above that, but But like, you made a video, dog. You already lost. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say anything.
Exactly.
But I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and like, it was really funny because like this dude was like, "Oh, you're not really beating these allegations because you're not really saying," and I'm like, "My guy, what like, this is not real life.
Yeah,
there's no allegations.
Like, this is not real life, man. Like, what? Like, yo, log out for me. Like,
out.
what's the picture of like the cat's paw? And it was like, it's time to stop posting. Like, yo, it's like that, bro. Like,
go ahead and clock out for me.
What do you? Yeah, go ahead and clock out for me, dog. Like, what are?
Big
Because like, what are we talking about for real? Like, you're not beating these allegations. What allegations? The allegations from 3 people? Yeah, I think I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Also, you made a video. Sorry, man. It's over.
That's what gets me. He just said he really set his camera up to just make a response to you.
Yeah.
Being like you said, he made some points, but still overall loud and wrong.
Yeah, loud and wrong. And what the fuck that got to do with me?
It was very like out of place, like dog.
Yeah. No, my favorite thing was like after that, I responded with another video and I was like, "Oh, look, I made this a year ago when I bought my apartment for them." And he was like, "Oh, mind you, I've seen this." I'm like, then what the fuck are you talking about? Like, literally, like, what? Like, okay, then what the fuck? Like, okay, so you saw my video from a year ago.
You've seen my content.
You've seen my, like, you're familiar with my content. So you just wanted to play stupid. You just wanted to kiki with the rest. You just wanted to kiki with the rest of Twitter because I don't know, because you hold some weird animosity towards me. And like, I don't know, shout out to Shaheem. They're also like a content creator. They're like, they're also like, well known on the Twitter space. They're this black non-binary content creator, you know what I'm saying, social media personality. And what like Shah tweeted some shit that was like, yo, like, it's fine if you don't like me for whatever reason. Like, but don't make shit up. And like, that
don't
was
lie my name like that.
It's that simple.
Yeah, like, that was my thing. Was like, like I get that, like, you have this weird like parasocial thing going on with me, but and like, you could feel how it, like, sometimes you just don't like people. Sometimes the vibe is just off, you know what I'm saying? Like, that does happen. It is what it is. But don't make shit up, bro. Like, don't talk about you're not beating these allegations. Bro, it's 3 of y'all. Like, and the three of y'all don't know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know who does know me? My children. That's literally all I give.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally all I give a fuck about.
And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, that was a very funny day.
Because
literally everyone, like, people that don't even follow me and that I thought didn't like me were like clowning him. Like, nah, bro, you really made a video? Nah, somebody posted, I forget his name, but he be making the LeBron videos. It's not Lean Cuisine, it's the other guy.
RDC World?
Mark Phillips?
I think it's Mark Phillips, but like, he got but he did a video where he's like cosplaying Pain, and somebody replied to the original shorty, not the guy. Somebody responded. Somebody responded to him with a video of him, was like, huh, "So you chose dick riding?"
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking god, yo!
Oh my god!
Nah, when I tell you, I was literally on the, like, I was like, nah, bro, there's no way. Like, how do you leave that up? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you leave that on the internet? Like, I would just delete my whole life if like, nah, bro. Because that was that was the best reply. So you chose dick riding.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, these people need help. Like, it's actually very funny. But yeah,
just another wild day on Twitter.
For
our dearest Rainey.
You can call it another day in the life. Like,
yeah, exactly. No, actually, yeah. A day in the life of Rainey. Motherfuckers think I owe him shit. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, speaking of fathers and and children and stuff, you guys see The Last of Us?
Yes. Ooh, but
great segue, right?
Yes, that was great. That was great. Beautiful. But
Yeah.
I want to talk about Chernobyl
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
beforehand.
Yeah. We could do
You
that.
need to watch it. That shit is insane.
Yeah. Chernobyl. Yeah. Yep.
Like,
That's
okay, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're good.
But for people that have no idea what it is, it's a miniseries on HBO Max about the events that transpired in Chernobyl in Russia around that time. That shit was so beautifully shot. Like, it was just perfect. The way that they told the story, the way that everything just kind of unfolded, like that shit was nuts. It was nuts. And it's shot by the same director of The Last of Us. So
It's the same producers.
same producers.
Yeah. Hold on, I forget his name. I forget his name. I'll look it up. But yeah, no, Chernobyl is fantastic. And like when I saw that sorry, hold on. When I saw that it was being produced by the same people, I was like, oh no, this go crazy.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
this about to be so stupid. Like this about to go so stupid. Because I cannot think of a more capable, like production, producer or
production team.
just production team. Like
Yeah.
I cannot think of people more capable to bring the world of The Last of Us to life than the people that made Chernobyl, because Chernobyl's fucking incredible. And like
Yeah. It's
yeah,
insane.
it's
Like,
really fucking good.
I'll give you my life. You need it. You need to watch this shit. Like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So you watched it. You watched The Last of Us, correct?
I did.
That shit was
Yeah. Craig Mazin. Craig Mazin, by the way. That's
Yeah.
the producer of Chernobyl, is Craig Mazin. And he's a screenwriter and he's a director, but yeah, he basically created Chernobyl.
Yeah.
And he spearheaded that whole project basically. And I was like, yes. I was like, if that is anything like this, we move. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
move. And it was. It
Yeah,
was.
all right. Just
brilliant.
just one episode in.
I have no complaints. None whatsoever.
Yeah, no notes.
None.
No notes.
No notes.
Yeah, see.
Fucking dude. You know what caught me off guard was the buildup
Mhm.
and where it started from. Because, like, given, okay, it's a show, they're gonna have their own adaptations, cool, but it didn't catch me off guard in a bad way. I was like, oh, this makes sense, because, like, okay, 2003, 2023, boom, cool.
Mhm.
And, like, just the buildup alone to, like, before a couple days before, and then boom, the outbreak.
Mhm.
Dog, that shit was it was masterful. The way
Yeah.
that
Do y'all have a favorite scene in that first episode?
when she's at her neighbor's house,
Mhm.
and you see the grandmother kind of spaz a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my favorite scene in that whole
Yeah.
episode too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was beautifully done, because you're like, yo, what? Like that's real terror. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hell yeah.
that's that Chernobyl shit. Cause in Chernobyl, there's no zombies, there's no monsters, obviously. The monster is the situation.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
like they made that shit scarier than any monster could be, because that shit really happened. Like in Chernobyl, that scene at her neighbor's house where the grandma's kind of going crazy a little bit, like she's like losing it. She's starting to succumb to the cordyceps. Like that, I relate that scene to in Chernobyl when they're excavating the disaster site, and
Mhm.
they have to tread water, and they're running out of oxygen, and the
Oh my
yeah
god.
bro, literally
Dude.
I didn't breathe, yo. That whole
I was sweating. I
that
was
whole
sweating.
that entire section, I did not breathe.
Yeah, dude.
Like I was like I had to pause it and go to the bathroom and like fucking
like
like I
myself real quick.
Yeah, I was like, nah, bro,
Dog,
how long are they gonna be here, yo?
what
Like,
the lights going out in that
yeah,
scene, bro. I was like, my heart is being out of my chest right now,
yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I had to pause it real quick and be like, all right,
Oh,
yeah.
watch
Jay,
it
you gotta,
what the
crying.
fuck,
yes, Jay, yes,
dude?
and
You have to, you
no,
have to.
the beauty of it is it's only is it 5 or 6 episodes?
5 episodes.
It's all yeah, it's only 5 episodes. To be honest, like you could type binge it like in a day.
That's what I did, low key. I did that
And
actually.
y'all know Rainey loves tight, compact shows that are
Yeah,
Yeah,
masterful.
yeah,
So
so
this
we
is right up his alley.
definitely recommend it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Johan Renck, um, uh, he's a Swedish director, and he directed I think the first and last episodes, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. Like
It's
everything
phenomenal.
about this shit is
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's
Johan
beautiful.
Johan Renck directed the first, second. Oh, he directed all five episodes. Good, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I love the setup in Chernobyl
Hmm.
too. Like from where it started, it kind of
Yeah,
gives you like, oh, like you think it's gonna start here, and then it's like, no, this is like a peek into the future, and then boom, take you back.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
that shit was beautiful. Like it's in my opinion, it's the constant of like you don't know what's really happening,
hmm,
and then like because even in The Last of Us, like
yeah,
his daughter was like just casually like, yo, I'm gonna grab a movie,
hmm,
you know, and then they watch this movie, goes to sleep at 11, wakes up at 2 a.m. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
and dude,
yeah. And
everything about that episode was just perfect.
yeah. Do y'all feel like the Last of Us's runtime? Do y'all feel like that was to its benefit, or like do you feel like there might be some people that are put off by that feature length runtime?
No, it I feel like it needed to happen
Yeah,
because of the history, you know.
I I feel like to me it didn't even feel like it was that long because I was so engrossed. So
Exactly.
the length of it didn't even matter because I was
yeah,
hooked.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I was 20 minutes in. I paused it real quick and I was like, dog, I'm like, it's only been 20 minutes and I'm fucking hype about this fucking
yeah,
episode. Like
yeah,
I was stuck, dude. And like I've been telling my dad about this shit all fucking week. And he's like, we gotta watch it. And I was like, I don't care if I watched it, I'll watch it with you again. Like
yeah.
like this shit was beautiful, dog.
Yo, Pedro Pascal, like as Joel, I was like, yeah, this is it.
Perfect.
Chef's kiss,
I was like,
dude.
Perfect.
yeah, that's him, bro.
Chef's kiss, bro.
Shout out to character actors in general, but also like okay, like he's been three like that man has been three legendary characters. Like he was
Mhm.
Oberyn Martell, he was fucking Mando, and he's Joel. Like the
Yeah,
bag is
yeah, yeah.
the
Bag
the
is
bag
heavy.
is the bag is heavy, yo. The bag is vast.
Bag
Cause
is vast
god
for real.
damn, that shit is crazy.
I want
Like,
that bag.
Yeah.
Give me that bag.
Yeah, no, it
man,
no, that show is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I now like every Sunday I'm like, it's cool because like every Sunday I look forward to getting the kids,
yeah.
but now I have like another thing where it's like, okay, it's bedtime. Y'all better get the fuck like,
Y'all better get the fuck to
you know what I'm
sleep so I can
saying?
Get
watch
to
the
sleep
show.
right now. Get to sleep
Y'all
right
better
now.
y'all better take y'all ass to bed because daddy has to watch his daddy show.
Yeah.
And like and it's funny because they were like, like I would like I'm pretty like I'm pretty transparent with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like if they ask a question, I'll answer it truthfully, unless it's like too much, like, unless it's too much for their little, toddler brains.
Right.
Hmm.
And then I'll omit some information or like just like not say everything. But like, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, I'm like, yo, I need you guys to go to sleep. And they're like, oh, like why? And I'm like, well, because you have school tomorrow, but also because daddy has to watch his show.
Hmm.
And like they get it. You know what I'm saying? Like they get it most of the time. They're like, all right, yeah, cool. Daddy has to watch his show. We get it. We understand. All right, cool, dad. Well,
Nice.
we'll go to bed.
We'll tighten up. We'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
together.
We
we gonna
got you.
tighten up. We
We
gonna
got you,
tighten
big
up.
dog.
But yeah,
Yeah, nah, bro.
yeah, I thought that shit was. I thought, man, fucking HBO, bro. I don't know. I mean, hopefully, hopefully Neil Druckmann and whoever else was involved in this show. Hopefully they took the safe and smart route of drawing up some sort of contract with HBO where they don't do the same shit that they always do, which is like fucking which is either end shows badly or cancel them before, what I'm saying? Or like either shorthand them or cancel them before they've had the chance to, or rush them,
Expand.
is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Either rush them or cancel them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, yeah. So like it's funny, I fired up my PS5, which I haven't done in a long time. But so The Last of Us has like a PlayStation thing for HBO Max, and you save 40% when you buy the year. So if you get so for anybody that doesn't have HBO Max that's listening to this, but if you own a Sony console, you go into the PlayStation store, click on the Last of Us tab, and you can get fucking HBO Max for a year for 40% off, for almost half off. That's crazy. So
Hey,
yeah, and there's a bunch of cool shit on there too. Like not even, you know what I'm saying? Like not even uh not even like just The Last of Us. Like when you finish The Last of Us, there's a plethora of things that you can watch on there. It's fucking really cool.
You can rewatch Insecure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
you can rewatch The Sopranos.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah, HBO. Yeah, HBO got it, man. They got it.
They have it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that sometimes is in the form of
Don't let's not discuss it. Please.
That's the thing,
I
right?
mean-
They have it and then they drop it,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know, which
Right.
is, which is a shame, but
It
it is what it is.
is what it is.
It is what it
Yeah.
is. I mean, I started it. I haven't fully watched an episode.
Don't do it.
All right. We don't got to talk about it. But we also have, because we talk about media and all things of entertainment on this podcast. We also have a music segment. We have a music segment.
Bet. All right. I like that.
Who are we highlighting this week?
I will tell you right now because I do not want to. I like know his name, but I don't want to.
I
butcher
didn't
it.
want to butcher it.
So his name is El Mien. Elmian.
Elmer.
ELMIENE.
Uh-huh.
He has 3 songs out right now.
Is he French?
I'm not sure. No,
No?
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
I
sure.
don't think so. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But
I never heard of this person.
I've known him because he sings his face off on TikTok.
Oh, word.
So I've known about him for a while, and he just recently put out a song in November called "Why." Spare me tears.
I love that song.
Damn.
But also along with him, I wanted to highlight a brand new artist. Very, very brand new. But they appeared.
What's his name?
No, they appeared in my release radar this past weekend.
Oh my god!
With 1 monthly listener.
Okay.
Their name is spelled UNNITTM.
Okay.
And they released a little EP called The Morale Pack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And it's literally Kendrick Lamar.
Oh shit. Okay. I wasn't fucking tripping. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna go look this shit up.
Wait a minute. Wait, where is that? It's on
Spotify.
Spotify?
Yeah. It's
What?
literally Kendrick Lamar. And nobody was talking about it. So it appeared on my release radar. I'm like, wait, this is Kendrick.
Huh.
What is going on? Yeah.
What? Huh. Wait,
Nah.
UNNITTM?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no shit. Wow.
Fuck. Oh my god, bro.
Morale
What the
pack.
fuck?
Wow. So it's just
Okay.
three bangers?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Cool.
My favorite is Pure.
Word.
I'm gonna chuck this up to another untitled unreleased or untitled unmastered. Maybe type of style project.
I think that's what this weird sequence of letters is supposed to be.
Probably.
Like
Right.
UNNITTM, untitled unmastered. That
Untitled
might
unmastered.
be.
Yeah.
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 But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
because the song came on and I was like, wait, this is Kendrick. Whoa. Then
Yeah.
I looked, I was like, what in the hell is this?
Oh, that reminds me. Somebody on TikTok was like, "Oh my god, guys, Frank Ocean released new music under a different name," and it's like, dog, this is literally off of Nostalgia Ultra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop, slow down, wait a minute. That's crazy though. I cannot wait to listen to that. That's tight. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then
that is really cool. I'm very excited about that. Damn, that's funny. That shit just showed up in your release radar.
yes.
That's
Wow.
fun.
Wow.
And then of course we have the man, the myth legend right here, Rainey. He's gearing up to put out an EP.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm
You don't
yeah,
say.
what's funny is
Mm.
what's funny is I said I said winter 2023. I didn't specify which one. Either at because it could either be, at the very beginning or at the very end. And at this point, I think we're gearing towards the end. Just because like I really want to take my time with this EP. Uh I'm I'm like I'm like sort of like stretching my resources pretty thin. But I feel like my entire career, I guess, is I guess what I'm trying to say is like I've rushed releases before
Okay.
and it has not worked out for me. Like, I get like yes, I get the same, 100 people or so that are like super into, what I'm putting out.
Mhm.
And, yes, I have like support, but I don't have reach. And I think
Okay.
that's what hurts me the most is I don't advertise, I don't build hype, and I think that's what I'm trying to do now with this EP, which is very different from anything I've put out in the past. And that's saying a lot because I put out a lot of shit. Like
Yeah, you
I
have.
put out I have put out a very high volume of music across a very vast span of genres. Um,
Yeah, same.
but
He
this
said, I
time,
got a discography, you know?
but this time I'm trying my hand at production, which is something I hadn't really. I've done it before, but like not to this extent where like I had done some production like on my iPad and on my phone and stuff. Like I have this program called iMachine, and it's really good for making beats and stuff. And like it's very user friendly. So like if you've never made a beat in your life, like that's a really good program to start with.
Mm.
But I moved on to Logic. I learned how to use my MPK, my little, my mini controller. Um, I've just been kind of for you guys upload video, right? Yeah, of course you do. What am I
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, we do.
I've been, basically every beat on the EP that you're gonna hear, it was made on this.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, and for those of you that are listening to audio, it's the Akai MPK Mini, and this thing I've had for a long time, and I've just kind of been sitting on it, like just it's just kind of been in my house, and I never really used it until pretty recently. So yeah, so I think last quarter of 2023, I think that's a more realistic release date for this EP. I might do a single or two in between there. I'm working on a lot of things like that track with Himanshu that I made. Another thing I want to work on more this year is visuals. Like that's it. That's the thing. Like
That's what I was gonna get into.
yeah,
You've been putting out visuals. I was in one of them.
yeah, yeah. Shout out Jay, busting
Yeah.
out the moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Busting out the real moves. We love that.
we love that.
Because
We do.
you have been putting out bangers
You have that.
and the visuals that go with it. And it's cool seeing your artistry and like you said, you're putting out new stuff and something
Thank you.
different from what you've usually been putting out.
Thank you.
And so yeah.
We want to see you win, dog. I'm so fucking excited. Like, you don't understand. Like when I texted you, all right. So I'm gonna just say it. Hey, dog, I'm still waiting on the feature, bro. What's up, big dog?
Yeah. On
I'm
wait,
literally-
on one of your
hold on.
beats, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, all right. What the fuck just happened?
What just
Hold up.
happened?
I
What?
got a call.
there we
All
go.
right, well, we good.
Okay.
Yo, all right. So Rainey's just like me for real. Like I'm working on something, but I want it to be perfect. AKA, I'm waiting on Rainey to give me a picture. That's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on.
Nah, just send it. Just send a beat, and I got you. I know
Alright,
you
cool.
already sent it, but
Yeah, yeah.
just send it
resend
again. So
Okay.
it's yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I got it.
Because yeah, because as we teased it before, me and Ozzy, Jay doesn't want to be a part of it because he doesn't want to be cool.
Look, I do my thing in front of the camera.
That's true.
We've seen this already.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we're like working on like a very much like 2012 garage.
Oh, word.
mixtape.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Some type of like just bullshitting with the homies. And I mean, it's not gonna be anything crazy because we don't have a lot. Like I think we finished one song, but we can't really put it out because we don't have the right
Nah,
to the beat.
that's music.
So-
Music to my ears, bro. I love DIY shit, bro. Sign me the fuck up.
So yeah, it's like even like I don't think we're gonna put it out anywhere, probably just SoundCloud, but like
Mm.
like we're not looking at like Spotify because like it's not big production.
Yeah.
It's very much just like, I'm in my homie's room.
Yeah.
He got a microphone in the corner type shit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been dropping these like Rainey, text me back. I need help. Like, what's up? I've been dropping these like during episodes and shit.
Yeah.
But now that I have you, sir,
Mhm.
what's up with the feature? Before it gets too expensive. to get
Oh
you
my
a
God.
feature, sir.
Nah, man, it ain't even like that, bro. We could do that. That's fine. That's
You do
fine. I
that.
just gotta I
Big
just gotta spit a quick 16. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not,
Or
I mean, it's
or a
nothing crazy.
or a 32. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Nah, chill.
It's-
I mean, we what? I think we gave you enough space to do a 16 and then like just give you some room to bullshit at the end. I think.
Cool.
If
All
I
right, yeah.
remember correctly, I think that's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that sounds like mad fun. I'm down.
So
And then
yeah.
if you need me for another visual, you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Word.
Speak-
Yeah.
Speaking of visuals, I want to get back into doing the question commentaries. We got to do that soon.
All right,
Well,
wait,
yeah,
hold
I'm
on,
here.
because we were doing the music thing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to share an artist that I found.
Yes. Please.
recently.
The last
Please.
time you did that,
You blessed us.
I was
Thanks.
in my bag a little bit. It was tight. It was tight.
Thank you. So I've been listening to a couple. The new Metro Boomin tape is fantastic.
Beautiful.
I love that shit.
Okay.
There's also I've recently gotten into like because this EP is like more on the electronic side. I've been listening to more electronic music, more like sort of, synth wave, sort of dark wave, kind of gothic, like post punk shit.
Mhm.
And I've been listening to this band called Forever Grey a lot. Grey, not Gray. But I've been listening to Forever Grey a lot, and yeah, and like I think that they've been inspiring my sound quite a bit. I think last time I mentioned Lebanon Hanover.
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Mhm.
Yeah, so they're kind of like that.
Yes.
Also this British rapper called Sante. I think it's Sante.
Fucking love him.
It's
dude.
Sante. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire. He's man.
And
he's so fire.
and also Skyfall. Skyfall spelled Skii fall.
Mm.
And he has a song called Ting Ton Up, and it's
Yeah,
really fucking good. I love that
I've
song.
heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've listened to that. Also, like because of I've been working with Himanshu, I've been listening to a lot of like Punjabi music and shit.
Nice. Fuck
And
yeah.
yeah, and that should be going crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
There's this dude Kamal here, and it's Kamalheer, and he has a song called Gaaya Nakarni, Gaia Na N-A Kar Kar Ni Ni. I don't know if that's how you spell it. I mean, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it,
Yeah.
but
But that's how you spell it, bro.
bear with me. I don't speak like I'm not from
Yeah,
there. I'm
yeah.
not familiar with the language and shit. Like,
We
you know,
got you. We got you.
but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, you know. Also for Forever Gray, I recommend The Style is Death and Downpour and Common Coffin. Those are really fucking good. Those are some pretty good songs.
I'm glad
So
this
yeah.
is recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going back and like, what do you think?
You're like, what?
Wait
What
a
the
minute,
fuck
what?
is it? Wait a minute,
No.
hold on.
Along with that, towards the end of the year,
Mhm.
like a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
me, Dennis, and Papa had a little dance party
Yeah.
in the Discord video chat,
Yeah.
and Dennis put me on to Cakes to Killer.
Oh, I love Cakes.
Yeah, me too. I fucking love cakes.
Cakes is so good. I love Cakes.
So
Cakes is the reason I be saying keep it cute, like on the timeline.
Mhm.
Like I love and that first tape from like 2011, 2012, I don't remember when, but that shit is still on rotation regularly. Like
Nice.
and Goodies, his song Goodies or Goody Good or something like that. I don't know. It's like the main single off that tape. But that song was produced by my friend JX Cannon. Shout out to Jay. And he's the reason I even know of Cakes because he made that beat for them. So yeah, shout out Cakes.
Yeah. So Dennis put me onto that. So I've been listening to him. So
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
What have I been? Well, I mean, I've been in my like bolero bag,
Yeah.
fucking like the spectrum music type
Yeah.
shit. So I've been listening to a lot of like Alvaro Carrillo,
Mhm.
like that viral like TikTok song where it's like, oh, pasará más de 1000 años, like it's sabor a mí,
Mhm.
and like
Yeah.
I was introduced to like he was the original composer, and so that introduced me to like a bunch of his music that's also been covered by Luis Miguel, who is also getting like noticed on TikTok or whatever.
Word.
And then I've been listening to a lot of Mavi,
Mhm.
Mavi,
Yeah.
and there's an
Yeah.
album, Laughing So Hard It Hurts, that came out last year. Dog, no skips.
Yeah.
None. Like this shit is tight. Like his shit is super dope.
Yeah.
And then like I was listening to SZA's album a lot, but then I was like, all right. Like, it was good.
I
At its time.
started listening like for real to Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ice Spice. Listen,
She tight.
Ice Pac Shakur Spice is the voice of the people, right? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Ice Spice is Game of Thrones, the prince that was promised. It's Ice Spice.
It's
Ice
Spice.
It's Ice
Fuck
Spice.
yeah.
For real, yo. It's Ice Spice, bro. Let me get I'm calling it here. When it happens, clip this shit. Ice Spice is getting a fucking Starbucks collab. I'm calling it, bro. There's no
Oh
way.
yeah, no.
There's no way
she
your name
doesn't
is.
get one.
There's no way your name is Ice Spice and you don't get an Ice Spice latte. There's
Right.
no what like that brand
Right.
deal. That brand deal is happening.
It's in the works.
Yeah, it's for
Like
sure.
it is for sure happening. And when it does, I need y'all to post this shit and be like, yo, oh shit,
Rainey
fucking,
called it.
oh shit,
Oh.
fucking Rainey, oh fuck. Oh shit, fucking Rainey. He's like fucking
Nostradamus,
he's like Nostradamus or something, man. Oh fuck. How did he know?
How
No
did he fucking
manches,
know
man.
that
How did
shit?
you know that shit?
And we're just simply gonna respond. How could we lose when we already chose?
Well, we already
Yeah,
chose. Serious.
Like,
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Keep the party going.
Go ahead, go ahead.
how could I lose when I'm
Somebody
already chose?
Nah,
Like-
so fucking. I was listening to your playlist, right?
Mhm.
I was doing something, and then I realized Ice Spice was playing, and I was like, okay, like this shit actually fire, like it's dope.
Oh yeah, like she in her mood. That's
Yeah,
a banger.
no.
Yeah, she in her mood. That's a banger, son.
She in her mood.
She in her mood is
She in
crazy.
her mood. You know what I
That shit
mean?
is crazy.
And somebody just posted that they saw
her with Pink Panther.
her with Pink Panther.
Yeah, yeah.
So
In-
Ice
in the-
Spice.
In the subway, bro. Like what?
Oh no, this was on somebody's balcony.
Yeah.
I seen a TikTok of them like in a train station somewhere.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't them. But it was definitely Ice Spice, but I don't know if it was Pink Panthers because I could only see like the back of whoever she was with. But they had
Yeah.
a Pink Panthers track playing like on the TikTok, so that's why I assumed it was her. But
Oh,
yeah. That collab.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. I really fuck with Pink Panthers, bro. She's
Yeah.
sick.
Both of them.
yeah,
Both
man.
of 'em.
Okay, now that I have you guys here, I'm gonna ask like
Oh, you got questions for us?
I don't know. I mean, it's like a person. I don't know what to do about this Resident Evil retrospective, man. I really hate Code Veronica. I hate it. I'm sorry, I hate that.
Oh,
Yeah, I hate that game. I'm not having fun playing it. It sucks ass and it has not aged well. So like I'm thinking like, do I skip it and just go to the next one, or
mean,
do
you
I
could.
do what I really want to do and fucking play The Last of Us on stream?
Play the last? Wait, hold on. This is me. This me. Give me a second, bro. I've been asking for this it's been 2 years, right?
Yeah. It
2
has.
years, man. Play
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
Okay.
You know why you should play The Last of Us? Because the show just came out.
Uh-huh.
And they did just do a remaster. You don't even have to buy the remaster because I know you got the game.
Mhm.
So you could play the first one.
Yeah.
And you can get right into the second one once
Yeah.
you finish the first one. And it's not as long as we thought it was gonna be. So
Yeah, I mean, I played both. Like I played both and I beat both.
yeah.
But like I guess maybe I can, I guess, ride the coattails of the show. You know what I mean?
You
And
could,
like
you could.
and be like, hey, everybody's watching The Last of Us. If you guys want to know what the game is like, I'll be playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like just like follow because sometimes trends are cool when they align with your interests. And I think this is one of those
Right.
times.
Very much so.
You know?
And
No.
while you're at it, you can also do a Last of Us 2 3 years later. I'm just saying. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
man. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Unbiased opinion.
no, this is not being unbiased.
Unbiased opinion.
This is
Uh-huh.
I'm good. I'm good with both.
yeah, me too.
I do miss the Resident Evil Let's
Me too.
Plays,
That shit.
Yeah.
especially being in the chat with everybody,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
wilding out with you.
Yeah.
So
I
me,
think. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
I said I'm good with whatever you do. You know I'm gonna be there regardless.
Yeah, thank you, Jay.
Exactly.
So RE4 comes out March 24th
Right.
this year, and I'm thinking, damn. Okay, I'm thinking like, hold on. Let me look up. Let me look up the notes here. Okay, so I'm currently in the weird years, which is Code Veronica. Then it's Dead Aim, which is this weird rail shooter on PS2 that nobody knows exists. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to y'all. In case y'all think I'm bullshitting. Hold on. In case y'all think I'm motherfucking bullshitting. Let me grab this motherfucker right quick. Wait. Here it is. Yeah. Have you ever seen this game in your entire life?
Not at all.
No.
Yeah. This is a PS2 game that
When did that
just
shit come out?
that completely coasted under the radar.
Literally.
Yeah, this came out in 03, I think. in the US. But yeah, so this comes after Code Veronica. This is a rail shooter that takes place on a cruise ship or whatever. So yeah, that's really cool. Also, completely unrelated to absolutely anything. I found this game in a thrift store for $1.
No.
Yep. Yep. So hold on for audio only
No.
listeners. I just pulled out a copy of Pimp My Ride on PlayStation 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I found this for $1. Please look at PS2 era exhibit. Please fucking look at him. It's
I mean,
no,
he kind of looks like how he did in
And Pimp My Ride.
no,
in the
Def
show.
Jam Cracker New
Oh,
York.
true.
yeah, no, dude, it's so fucking funny. I mean, it's beat to
Oh
shit.
my
Like,
god.
I don't know if you
God
can-
damn.
yeah, this is fucked up. This is
Oh
fucked.
my god.
This
No way.
disc, for people on audio only, I'm showing the disc
This is
on
stupid.
screen, and it is
Oh
beat.
my god.
It looks like someone just put it across the gravel, like.
And then here you go. You want for $1?
Like, exhibit rip me off.
Fuck that.
He didn't
Man,
Pimp My Ride.
He didn't pimp my ride. He's like, the insurance is insane. I can't cover this premium. Fuck this game.
You know that I heard that's like actually true though. Like all those cars that were pimped out, like we're not.
Bro,
usable.
listen to me. Listen, both of y'all are from California. These motherfuckers. Okay, Exhibit was pimping the rides of like Mexican fathers, like laborers, like people who work in construction and shit. What the fuck? Also, the motherfucker, he don't live in I don't know, name any gated community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't live in fucking what the fuck is it called? Mulholland fucking Estates. That motherfucker live on Watts. What the fuck is he gonna do with this pimped out truck with a flat screen in the trunk? That shit is getting boosted tonight. Tonight.
Right out the shop. Shop.
And what's funny is like they would leave out the warehouse with the pimped car way before the episode aired. So by the time the episode aired, the truck was gone, yo.
Gone.
Oh my god, yo.
Man.
Them folks was not from Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't from fucking Brentwood. Like Mountain Gate, you know what I'm saying? Like
they put an aquarium in this shorty's car.
Yo,
bro.
they
like,
put
somebody came up on a PlayStation.
Like,
bro, like, yo, dog, we heard you like being dangerously inconvenienced. So we put a whole ass gaming system in the back of your truck with absolutely no security. So no security options whatsoever, not even ADT. So essentially, we rigged your car up to be stolen by the first motherfucker in San Bernardino that you know what I'm saying? That's looking for a come up. What the fuck?
No,
you shitting
me?
Seats all full of fur.
Yeah,
feathers.
It was crazy. It was,
But yeah, no, I think what going back to the streaming thing, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna skip Code Veronica. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun. It has not aged well. It deserves a remake. When that happens, I'll play it. But as of right now, bro, like, I can't do this anymore. Like, that game is fucking It's so bad. It's so bad. It might have held up when it came out, but that shit sucks fucking dickhole now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit sucks ass now. And then Dead Aim will be easy enough. I think it's like a 4 or 5 hour game. I'll probably beat it in one stream, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see. Then there's Dark Side Chronicles on Wii, and then Umbrella Chronicles also on the Wii. And I have a really cool setup for that. So I can't wait to play those. And
you
then
you kind of like hinted on it on one of the streams, right? Because you were playing it, or you were doing something with the Wii remote.
Yeah, with the Wii and the green screen. Yeah, and then it's RE4. So I don't know. I doubt it's gonna take me 2 fucking months to beat, Dark Side Chronicles, Umbrella Chronicles, and Dead Aim. Because they're all relatively short. All of them are rail shooters, actually. So, it's not like I have to look for puzzles and shit. But yeah, So yeah, and then we could do 4. So I don't know, we'll see. But speaking of which, I literally just re-downloaded The Last of Us and parts 1 and 2, which is great because I was like, oh well, how am I gonna play these games? I have no money. But then I remembered I paid for the yearly subscription of PlayStation Plus or
Hey,
or
nice.
whatever the one above that is,
Yeah, the
like PlayStation Plus Premium, that one.
yeah,
Yeah, the
premium.
Yeah,
premium.
yeah. So I bought that, and part 1 is included, and part 2, if you own the PS4 version, it's free on PS5. So yeah, so I didn't spend a dime. So that's pretty good.
Ain't
Hey,
that lovely?
nice. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
no, it's good. So yeah, now I'm waiting for part 2 to download now. So I don't know.
Hey,
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I might make this a regular thing. I don't know. I want like that's the thing, man. Like I want a job, but I also just like would like to make money just doing what I like, which is streaming.
Yeah.
yeah.
And but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like I'm just I'm for those I guess unaware of the Rainey pantheon right now. We're in the transition arc. We're in like the Darth Maul arc right now, where like I'm just taking L after L in my life, but it's gearing me up for massive wins, hopefully. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Ain't no
Yeah,
hopefully. It's coming.
It's
yeah,
coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
yeah, yeah,
Something will give, big dog.
yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, fucking yeah. We here, baby. That's the thing. Like I try to look at the shit like I try to look at the shit from a like I try to have a positive outlook, right? Because I just made a week with a year here. I just made a year here last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird that syntax was crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that syntax was nuts just now. But yeah, I just made a year living here. And I was thinking to myself, like yeah, I'm broke as fuck and like I don't have a job right now. And I haven't had a job, for for a while. But like I was not like a week ago last year, I was not in this position. And
Right.
like
Exactly.
I'm very grateful to even be like, yes, I'm broken jobless, but I'm broken jobless in a co-op that I fucking like I'm broken jobless with a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have a fucking mortgage. I didn't have equity a year ago,
Right.
and like that's like, trying to have a positive outlook on shit. And like that's kind of where I'm at right now. So
That's good, man.
yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, we here, baby. We outside.
We
Speaking of
outside.
having a positive outlook, how are we doing mentally?
Me?
Or just
I mean, he already went in a little bit.
yeah, he
So
did go in. a little
Yeah,
bit.
how am I mean, uh I mean not great, because like it's very easy.
Yeah.
Like the thing about like capitalism is that uh it takes a whole lot of effort for you to feel like you did anything, but it takes nothing at all for you to feel like a total failure.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like right when I was feeling good about myself, like right when I was like, yo, you know what? Like I got equity. Like if anything happened to me, like if I could die tomorrow, my kids are good. They have an equitable asset they can inherit. Like that's a big fucking that was a huge deal for me. You know,
Yeah.
like since I first had my kids, like my main like fear was like me leaving this world and leaving them fuck all. Like leaving them nothing, like having nothing to show for it. Like that was my main concern, that I would lose sleep at night. That's why I went there. Like people like Papa brings this shit up all the time. Like, yo, you're insane. Like, I don't know how you did that 31 nights, 31 frights shit. Like, you're crazy. And I was like, yo, it's because like I needed it. I needed something, and I was losing sleep because I wasn't gonna sleep anyway. Because I was up thinking like I would be in the living room watching TV with my son asleep on my chest. And I'm like, yo, what if I died right now? What if I had a heart attack right now? And like, you know what I'm saying? What would Godric have? Like this is before Griffin was born. So I'd be like, yo, what if I got clipped right now? What the fuck? Like, what would I have left? What would I have left for my kid, you know? And then Griffin was born. I'm like, nah, we gotta make moves. We gotta shake, bro. It's two of these motherfuckers now. You know what I mean? So immediately I was like, first of all, vasectomy. Because when I get it, how I get it, I don't want nobody scheming on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody scheming on my shit. Talking about, oh nah, he got it. And he a good father. I'm gonna trap this motherfucker. Absolutely not. You bugging. Nope. 2 kids, 1 partner, end of fucking story. So like, yeah. So, you know, I did that. Then I got this apartment and I got that job. And I was like, yo, I'm on top of the fucking world right now. Like, I feel like a fucking king. You know what I'm saying? I'm living like a king, bro. I'm buying fucking $50 candles. You know what I'm saying? I was buying $8 books of matches just because the box was pretty. Listen, motherfuckers talk about bust down rollies. You not rich until you spend egregious amounts of money on daily bullshit. Like an $8 box of matches. Like, okay, you could justify a rollie. A Rolex is a Rolex. It comes with the prestige and it's an investment. You ever get in trouble, you can sell that shit.
Right.
Financial trouble, you got the right paperwork. Like, it's me with the Cartiers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those glasses, like, they come with a passport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happens, I could just, you know what I'm saying? Flip them. But the real bougie shit is things that are expendable, that are 100% going to waste, that nobody talks about. Like, an $8 book of matches is insane. Like, that's an insane purchase. A $50 candle. Yeah. That shit had, hey, listen, that shit had 9 wicks. You've seen it.
Damn.
You seen it. It was on Twitter. I'm gonna send it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the blue one with the 9 wicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was $50.
It was $50 fucking dollars. Yeah. Hold on, wait.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna. Oh damn. Hold on. I can't. Fuck. But either way, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's so funny how like I was both the richest and the brokest I had ever been in the past like 6 months, and like that's so wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the most money I'd ever had in my life at the beginning of 2022, and by the end, I was the brokest I have ever been, like, in my life. That shit is nuts, yo.
I feel that.
Yeah. So like, you know, and I kind like, part of me is like, damn, like maybe I should just bite the bullet and like stop being so prideful and just go back to tattooing, even if it's only for a little while. But then the other part of me is like, no, bro, like you made this career shift, like you chose Jesus and Mero over tattooing for a reason, because you wanted to go in that direction in your life. Like, I don't want to look back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look back. I don't want to work backwards. And and like, not that tattooing would be working backwards. Like, I fucking love tattooing still. I did that shit for 10 years from 18 to 28. Like, that's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a career. That's a whole fucking career path.
Right.
You know, I played that fucking game, you know, and I platinumed tattooing, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So it was time for a shift. And like, I don't know. I just don't want to work backwards, man. Like, I'm being stubborn. Maybe I'll end up paying the price for this, you know, but I don't know, man. Like, I'll do it if I have to, but I don't like, I want to leave my options open, because like I wanted to make this change. And like, it would have been like, I feel like it would be an affront to myself if I was just like, oh, well, this one thing didn't work out, so I'm just going to fall back on my safety, you know?
Yeah. No, I feel you. And like the big thing that you said is, if I absolutely have to, you know what I mean? And it's like, so you're looking at it as like, okay, this isn't a safety net, right? But I'm trying to hold myself accountable for my own goals.
Yeah.
And if I absolutely have to go back, then I'll go back. Unless I, again, absolutely have to go back.
Yeah.
And again, you had touched on this last episode. You do have valid reasons for why you typically don't want to go back to tattooing at this point in time.
Yeah.
With COVID still going on and everything,
Exactly.
and just health reasons. That is valid. Yeah. But again, like you said, it's a you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at with it too. It's like, yo, another thing is like, once you taste that fucking like once you get a taste of that bread, yo, Like you really don't want to go back to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like I was making like, yo, there was like Showtime was paying me, and I'm not saying that what I was doing was easy or what I was doing was anybody could fucking do it. Cause if you're not savvy in that way, like I know, I guess what I'm trying to get at is like I know what I brought to that position, and what I brought to that position is something that no one could do like me. Maybe you could
Right.
do it, maybe you
Exactly.
could do it similarly, maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe it would look the same if you did it, like it would look similar if you like there would be similarities with how I do it versus someone else. But my specific the what I brought to the table, the way I brought it to the table, nobody could do that shit. And that's the bottom line. And like the thing is, like with tattooing, it's like it's so labor intensive. Like it's so labor intensive. It's not consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like unless you have appointments consistently, it's just constantly fucking like even when you're not at the shop, you're working, right? Because like you got to draw for your clients and shit like that, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like you're almost never not working. Also, the hours are like ridiculous, right? Because let's say a shop opens at 1, right? You do nothing all day. The last tattoo comes in at 6. And then between prep time and completion, it's anywhere from 1 to 4 hours. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? 6, 7, 8, 9. You're not out of there till 10 p.m. I live 30 minutes away from that shop. I don't get home till 10:30. I gotta look for parking. That doesn't happen till 11. I get upstairs. I have basically no time to be a person. You know what I'm saying? I have no time to be a person. I have like I'll be making less than half the money that I was making TikToks in my house. What?
Yeah,
No, I'm
no.
not. I'm sorry. No, I'm not trying to go back to that. Like, I'll tattoo my friends in my house on my own time in a sterile environment that you know what I'm saying? In an environment that I sterilize and make safe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like when I feel like it, like I'll do that. But like depending on that shit for income, like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like especially after getting a taste of what entertainment can do, because yo, like again, I did that shit for 10 years. My back is fucked up, bro. My back is fucked up. Like I don't know that I have another 10 in me. I don't. I fucking don't. My back is fucked. You know? I worked on Fordham fucking Road for 4 out of those 10 years. That's 12 hours. That's 12 hours, 5, 6 days a week sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? So imagine going from that, having all of that transpire, and then at the end of a 10-year run, being like, yo, we can, like, we'll be able to pay you double what you were making there, more than double what you were making there on a consistent basis with benefits from the comfort of your own house. What? You fucking sign me up. So, like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's what I've been looking for in these other jobs. But it's a dope, like the worst part of it is that I know it's possible because I've already had it. Like
Yeah.
if you told somebody if you told somebody, damn, I wish I could make $100,000 a year working from home making TikToks. Somebody would be like, the average person would be like, that will never happen. Grow up, fucking get a real job. I did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Showtime was paying me bands to run their socials from my fucking house and sometimes go on set and sometimes appear in the show. But for the most part, all my bread, like I was here, I was comfortable, I was here, and I was getting the fucking job done. It made no difference to the network, you know? So the fact that,
Yeah.
like, because I know it's possible, it makes me twice as frustrated. Cause I'm like, bro, I
Mm.
literally already had this. Why are motherfuckers acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible. I know it's not fucking impossible. I know my worth. Showtime saw my worth. Mero saw my worth. You know what I mean? So,
And that and
Yeah, no.
that goes back to your authenticity, because all that authenticity within you is what made you stand out with what you did.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like the way all this stuff. I know I've been talking a lot, but the way
No, you good. You're
the
good.
way the way I've been like, the way like because I've been looking at like the series of events that's like been happening in my life, and like I was looking back at like, yo, how did I even land the Diesel Merrill shit? And then I'm like, oh yeah, 31 nights. Like that was the nail in the coffin. Cause like I don't know if y'all had seen. Remember a long time ago, I used to stream like every fucking like I had a reason to stream like almost like 4 days out the week. And there was one stream that I did in the car on my way to work.
Mhm.
Excuse me. I used to
Yeah.
stream. Yeah, I used to stream in the car on my way to work. And Mero, out of nowhere, Mero jumped in the chat one time, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, the kid Mero, what the fuck?" Right? And he was like, "Yo, yeah, like I'm just chilling here. Like, just thought I'd say what's up. Thought I'd slide. Saw you were live streaming. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know I was in his radar.
Right.
Fast forward a couple of months to the 31 Nights shit. I review a film he's in, and he's like, "Yo, actually, the funny thing about 31 Nights is that it wasn't 31 videos. It was 62. I made 62 videos in a month.
Yeah, you did.
You
You know
did.
why,
You
right?
did.
You know why, right? Because I had to cut a Twitter version and the YouTube version.
Yeah.
So 2 cuts per review. So I had to write, direct, edit, and cut down 31 videos,
Right.
which
Yeah.
or 31 reviews for 31 films, which amounted to 62 videos, which was the Twitter version and the YouTube version. And then after Middle jumped in the chat and did all that, a couple months later, I do the 31 Nights thing. I review a film he's in, which is Vampires versus the Bronx. He likes that review. He gets in touch with his manager. His manager's like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring him on." And no joke, I get that call the day that I'm leaving from my consultation for my vasectomy. I don't know why that's
Hey.
I don't know why that's like funny to me. But like, but I'm like, yeah, I'm about to make this really permanent change to my life. And also the money call.
Another, yeah.
The money
Yeah, yeah,
calling.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know? I thought that shit was really funny. But yeah,
yeah.
no, I know like life is all about balance, bro. Like George Lucas was onto something with the Force. That shit is
Yeah.
real. I don't know that it may not be called the Force, karma, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but that shit is real. Like life is all about balance. If life was all the way one way at all, like for anyone, it wouldn't make sense.
Right.
At
It
all.
wouldn't make sense.
There's an ebb and flow that has to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had me on, man. It's really nice, getting on here talking to you guys. It's really fucking cool. I can't wait till Quest and Friends has their own little studio with like a fern and
Dog.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
A little tree.
That's
motherfucker.
when we'll get into the relationship.
That's
Yeah.
when we'll get on
Yeah.
that fucking
No,
relationship shit.
Yeah, once it's on a
You know what I'm
couch,
saying?
it's over.
Yeah.
That couch be transforming people, bro. It's
Well,
hilarious.
I'll be here like, Quest, do you pay for the first date?
do you pay
Oh
for
my
this, man?
God,
I
yo.
don't know, we not. Do you consider yourself the prize or not? What are we doing, bro?
Yeah.
So my goal with this shit is very much like you spoke to it in the beginning when you were like, we'll circle back to the mental health shit, but I got to touch on this because I've had this in my brain for some time. So like, yeah, I'm doing this shit for the homies and like shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? But if we do actually blow up, fucking that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like not only will I have my career, but I also have this shit that I can go back to and be like, oh, I'm doing this shit as a hobby and I'm making bread off of it. Like that is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we gotta push. Like we gotta push to grow our audience, but it's like I don't want to have to like conform to like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do this and this and this in order to push our audience. Like for example, talk about relationships 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like just some other shit that would be boring after 2 months.
Do you shower? Do you use soap when you shower?
Oh my God.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what I was saying about you guys sticking to your guns and being your authentic selves and like like it's the same thing with me like with TikTok and shit, right? Like people are like, oh, why aren't you wearing the armor? Why aren't you wearing the armor? Put the armor back on. I'm like, bro, because I don't feel like doing that right now. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the armor is something I want to have on when I want to have on. It's not an accessory to push.
Yeah, it's not. And also like there's only so much armor that I own. I don't actually have an armory with like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a fucking closet full of suits of armor. I literally just have the 2 pauldrons, the 2 bracers, and the gorget. Like there's only so many looks I can do with
exactly
you know what I mean? with that kind of shit.
Hey,
let you get a fucking sponsorship.
Hey, but you got that shit on though.
Hey, you do got that shit on though. Yeah.
Thank
Shout out
you.
North Face. Big shout out North Face.
Yeah, North Face was really with the shits, man. They were so fucking cool. Like yeah, it was really cool. Like
That's just tight.
yeah.
That shit was tight, man. But Jay,
Hmm.
how you doing, man? How's your mental health, man?
I'm actually doing pretty good. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, I finally secured my flight and Airbnb
Hey,
for
nice.
my birthday New York trip to see Rainey and the boys.
Yeah.
Rainy in the Here's Boo.
Yeah.
The homies in New York.
It just feels great now that it's solidified.
No, it's actually happened.
Because for a while now it was like, okay, is it really about to happen? I don't have the bread yet. Is this gonna happen? I don't have the bread yet.
Yeah.
So now that it's locked in and I can breathe and just, like I said, focus on just saving up so I can do stuff with y'all if we decide to go out. Like I want to hit up some of your ramen spots.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Because especially the did you put it in your day in the life? Or was that just a separate video?
Oh, Zhong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we go in there. Yeah, we go in there. Now they got listen, they got quail egg. They have this wild shit, duck blood. Yeah, it's a paste. It's a paste. And you like put it in the and it gives it this gamey, like earthy, like richness to the broth. I never use all of it because it's like too much.
Right.
But they give you like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like a little paste. It's not like liquid blood. Like it's a paste that they you know what I'm saying? And yo, like that and the quail eggs, yo, and like yo, and you could put spam in that motherfucker, yo. Yo, you could I be putting spam in my ramen, bro. That shit, delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, Zhong is that girl. And they got it's a Chinese ramen spot, which is like a little different. Yeah. Zhong is, a Chinese word. It's not Japanese, but they it's like, I feel like in Japan, it's like there's different ways to make ramen, but at the end of the day, you're always gonna have your shoyu, tonkotsu, shio, and you know what I'm saying? Like you're always gonna have your staples, right?
Right.
But Chinese ramen is more experimental and they play a lot more with like flavor profiles and like they're a lot more free in their approach, if that makes sense. Japanese ramen is it tends to be a lot less experimental because it Japanese food, I think in general, just like tends to respect tradition a lot more. So that's why, but that's why I go to Zhongzhong so much because like they got that shit on over there. They got that shit on over there, you know. So yeah, it's good. It's really good. So yeah, but we could definitely hit that spot, man. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fucking good. You're gonna be catching flights just to eat out here. Like I feel like California and New York, like I feel like it's kind of like as far as food, and this is no shade to y'all, but I feel like not saying California food is bad, right? Because like obviously, you have like California Mexican and like you know what I'm saying, you got like Southern California specifically, right? Like I feel like that's where it's at. I mean, I don't know. My uncle lives in fucking Sacramento. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like but what I'm saying is like in the East Coast is I think generally just like the hub of great food. And then the further out west you go, like the food kind of gets worse. Not that California is the bottom of the barrel, but I'm saying like like for example, like Chicago, fantastic food. You know what I'm saying? The further like I've had some banging fucking food in like Detroit, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just basically any black city, like you know what I mean, like Detroit, Louisiana, like New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like Memphis food go crazy. You know, like Memphis barbecue. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, but I feel like Jay, you gonna be catching flights just to eat here. Like once you have that shit, I'm telling you, you're not like it's gonna ruin food for you.
Am I going to New York more than once this year?
You might.
It's gonna ruin food.
You might.
Oh, and I gotta make my ramen for you.
I'm sick. I'm sick, man.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
My friend
Okay.
Crystal just posted the one I made for us last night. And I'm
Nice.
gonna retweet it. But yeah, that's what you can come to expect from me, you know.
Nice.
So yeah, now this is all secured and I'm actually going. I'm on a high
Yeah.
and I'm hella impatient because number one,
You gotta wait a whole month.
a little bit more than that too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit more than
a
that.
little bit more. But like, of course, I'm going to be in New York for the first time, and
Yeah.
I'm finally like making the trek out there.
Yeah.
But of course, like I've been saying, I get to like actually meet y'all and be with y'all and like hang out and
Yeah. Yeah.
not
Yeah,
not
Did you
not
so
be online friends anymore.
yeah. So did you want to do like the touristy shit? Like did you like how did because you've never been here, right?
Yeah, I don't too much care.
Okay.
Like I know whatever it literally is whatever y'all recommend,
Mm.
I'll do.
So me, I'm your guy for Bronx stuff.
Mhm.
Ronnie and Boy are your guys for Brooklyn stuff.
Yeah,
And
because
obviously,
boy wants to see me. He already hit me up because Ronnie had told him. I guess Ronnie told him. So he hit
yeah,
me up. He's like, we have to link.
yeah.
Of
No,
course.
yeah. And the beautiful thing about Boy is that he's kind of a big deal. In terms of
Ah,
like
hell yeah.
in terms of like, DJing and like the music scene, especially in Brooklyn, like Boy is that boy, Boy is that boy. So
Nice.
yeah. So hopefully he's playing a gig. I mean, he definitely will be playing a gig when you're here. So we could definitely hit that. Hopefully it's at Nowadays. Nowadays is a beautiful place. I fucking love Nowadays. They give you like this whole uh like before you go in, there's like a what's it called? Like a foyer type of situation, like a liminal
Mhm.
space where they stop you. Like there's a door and then another door. And in between those two, there's a door from outside, and then there's another door to get you in the club proper.
Mhm.
And in that space in between, they give you this speech of like, yo, listen, if you got a problem, you know what I'm saying? Notify one of us. We'll be wearing one of these colored bandanas. Like they'll wear these bandanas on their head or on their or around their arm, and they're like,
Mhm.
yo, no leering, no staring, no making anybody uncomfortable. Like if you know what I'm saying, if you're homophobic, transphobic, whatever, like well, like you're out immediately. Like it's that kind of environment. It's pretty cool. They have an indoor club space and they have an outdoor club space with food vendors out there, and hammocks,
Fire.
and they don't allow phones on the dance floor. So when you're on the dance floor, there's literally people there like watching to see who pulling a fucking phone out and ruining the vibe. And it's fucking amazing. Like I love Nowadays. Hopefully Boy has a show there when you're here cuz and those parties go on and fucking on. Like if you're not careful, you will be there 24 hours straight. It's
Ooh.
yeah, it's fucking
Damn.
weird. Especially if you do some recreational substances, then you're definitely gonna be there for a while.
For a
Um,
couple days.
yeah, yeah,
A day or
I
two.
mean, I do like getting down a little bit. So
yeah,
You might fuck up.
yeah,
You might fuck up something.
yeah,
maybe not the recreational stuff, but I can bust down a bit or two. We saw your music video. We saw.
yeah. You could get down.
This man can dance. Okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
you gonna see.
No,
You gonna see.
nowadays is my favorite. Jupiter Disco is pretty cool too. Um, it's a lot smaller than Nowadays. No outdoor space or nothing like that, but it's a chill environment, chill vibe. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, but yeah, yeah. So I gotta go soon. So is there any?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Is there anything y'all
Okay.
wanted to touch on? I guess
Um,
before that time.
real quick. I mean, not much has changed since last week. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm trying to work on my mental a little bit, so I'm doing good. I'm on a high right now too. Um, just a lot of work related shit for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, time will pass, things will pass. But that's it for me. So, closing thoughts. Since Rainey gotta go.
Um, I mean, None really. I mean, I had it. This was a pretty fruitful fucking conversation. Like, as is every time I speak to y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, it's pretty fucking cool. Quest. I hope you know what I'm saying. I hope you could pop out soon. You know what I mean? I hope that happens
Soon,
because
soon.
it's that would complete the journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. For
And
sure.
I
What
love you
happens?
guys. I love you guys a lot. I may not be the best at responding, but that's because I have a million and one things. Fucking, I'm trying to make shit happen, bro. So fucking bad, like
Nah, I
and
feel you 100%.
I never want you guys to think that like a reply or lack thereof is indicative of how I feel about y'all or like what I'm saying, like I take you guys for granted or whatever. And that goes
We
for
appreciate that,
anybody that
bro.
might know me that that's listening to this and that has my number that texts me and that I don't respond really. That it's not a reflection of how I feel about you. It's a reflection of like what's going on with me. You know what I mean? So like if I
Yeah,
don't get
I feel
back, it's mostly a personal thing. And like right now, it's that a lot of the time. It's a lot of personal things all at
I
once.
got you, gang.
But yeah, I love you guys. I think this is a great thing that you guys have. I think Quest and Friends is forever, and I think you guys are fucking
Yeah,
doing it, man. You
yeah.
guys are doing the
Question
damn
friends is
thing.
forever, gang.
I still gotta pick up that tote, man. I still
Bro,
gotta grab that tote.
which speaking of, it
Uh,
is available on redbubble.com/quest So
yeah,
if you want to go get some merch, you definitely can.
yeah.
You should do that. Yeah.
So thank you, everybody. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you to our listeners.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rainey, for
Slide
through, becoming a regular.
on a drop of a dime.
Of
Right.
course. Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's not like I got a job.
It's not like I ain't do. It's not like I do shit.
Yeah.
He's doing shit. He's trying to make shit work.
Yeah,
But
he's
Nah,
trying to
Rainey
make
ain't
shit
got
shake.
it
nah,
on.
nah, nah. I ain't on shit. I'm a horrible person and a terrible father. I'm not taking care. Man, fuck these kids, man.
All them hair care products that you had in
I
your
don't
back.
Man, that's for me. Fuck them kids, yo. Nah.
That fucking Johnson and Johnson baby shampoo. That's for me, man. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Oh my
But
god.
yes. Thank you, Rainey, to our audience.
Yeah.
Forehead kisses for all of you. Drink your water, and
Yeah.
we'll see you at the next one. That's for
Me, closing thoughts from me. You already know. It's your boy. I got on a ski mask. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what the
We're
fuck
getting real. We're getting real drilly in that. You get me?
Worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Worry about yourself, fam.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what the man them on this side have got going on and that. Yeah, worry
You
about
do that.
yourself, man. Be a good you.
Understand that.
You're a good you.
Understand
You're a
that.
good lad, fam. You're a good lad. Don't get into trouble on roads and that, fam.
Exactly.
You're a good you.
Understand that. Look, listen. It's your boy, man. If your bitch don't know question, don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? Wash your ass, drink your water, and give your baby mama a shout out. Cause, well, no, wait, what the fuck? We gave your bitch a shout out, and if she didn't listen to it, let her know that we did, cause that means you heard it. And yeah, I love y'all. Drink your water, wash your ass, and we'll be back next week for sure.
See you guys.
Peace. What up,
Where it at? There we go.